going to pass the baton now to Momenta, who knows the electric vehicle space inside out and can talk to us about how they start off small and they expand and see more.
Zooming way out, first off, our clients have the same goal. They're trying to find this off the radar companies. They're not trying to buy the next VC backed company. They're trying to find companies that are bootstrapped or maybe needing the next growth round on that. And so our bottoms up approach takes our industry knowledge of the marketplace and gets us really to a targeted set of companies, or at least a list, as Nevin said it, much faster. And so for demonstration, we're going to look at one of the subsystems in EVs that's really critical for both consumer and especially commercial is telematics. So Nevin, let's start off with finding similar companies, and let's pick, it's not a company we go after, but let's pick a public company that has a lot of the information on their website potentially that intersects with this goal here. So let's put in mixed telematics. Exactly.
Okay.
And what we're trying to do not necessarily is to look at what they have there, but let's go find similar companies there. So this is the similar company search on that. Now we want to narrow down this list a little bit. So let's make sure we have EV in there. So let's put in EV or electric vehicles. Let's make sure we're focusing on that. Yeah, let's make sure we're concentrating on location too. So let's put in location as US and Europe. I think as other people do, let's narrow down the number of employees there. So let's go to 500 employees there.
Also, I'll toggle this to a mention because we're looking at telematics companies that may mention electric vehicles just to go a little bit deeper on the search.
Great. So let's grab a few of these companies and create our first list. Like let's take Fleetistics, which talks about electric vehicles in there. Let's create a new list. All right, let's see if there's ABEX or Green Road. That's a good one too. They talk about EVs and how telematics intersects with that there. And maybe there's another one in there. It looks interesting. ABEX, I think that's a good one too. Let's try that one. So we got now this list here. Now let's go to that list, because the list now becomes, there's an AI algorithm behind this find similar companies that is going through the website and trying to find the right information. So let's discover similar companies to this list here. Make sure we're filtering down on the web search to EVs, the locations US and Europe, and the size of the company. So this will pop up some more companies here that we can add to it. Skim down through there. Let's see. Fuel Oil, that makes ownership of electric vehicles you manufacture easier than ever. That looks like Autonomo. I know Autonomo. I think that's another good EV area there. I think Fleetster, maybe in that list. So let's add those companies in. So now we got a little bigger list, and then we can just repeat and rinse this process. So what we're doing here is creating a list based on the Grata, looking at their sites, leveraging companies that are similar to the companies we're trying to look for. And we found this methodology actually to be fairly fast, as long as you have a little bit of knowledge about some companies in the space. They don't have to be the companies you want to target, and knowledge about the industry. And you just imagine iterating on this. Really, that's our approach towards finding companies.
Very interesting. I think it's very unique in that you're really taking this bottom-up approach and actually using the machine learning that we saw working in real time, recommending to you how to search. And we find that there are firms that come in with a thesis that can search top down, and others that have expertise and know a few companies and want to search bottom up. When you marry these two views, you really get the best of both worlds.